Our first reading this morning is from Deuteronomy. Today I have set before you life and success, or death and disaster. For today I command you to love your God, to follow God's ways, keep the commandments, the laws, and the customs. If you do, you will live and increase, and your God will bless you in the land that you are entering to possess. But if your hearts stray and you do not listen to me, if you let yourself be drawn into the worship of other gods and serve them, I tell you today, you will not survive. You will not live long in the land which you are now crossing the Jordan to enter and occupy. I call heaven and earth to witness against you today. I set before you life and death, blessing or curse. Choose life, then, so that you and your descendants may live by loving your God, by obeying God's voice, and by clinging to God. For that will mean life for you, a long life in the land which God swore to give to your descendants, Abraham and Sarah, Rebekah and Isaac, and Leah and Rachel and Jacob. Our second reading is from Matthew. Jesus told them, "You have heard that our ancestors were told, 'No killing,' and every murder will be subject to judgment. But I tell you that everyone who is angry with his brother or sister is subject to judgment, and anyone who says to sister or brother, 'I spit in your face,' will be subject to the Sanhedrin, and anyone who vilifies them with name-calling will be subject to the fires of Gehenna. If you bring your gift to the altar and there remember that your sister or brother has a grudge against you, leave your gift at the altar. Go and be reconciled to them, and then come and offer your gift. Lose no time in settling with your opponents. Do so while on the way to the courthouse with them. Otherwise, your opponents will hand you over to the judge, and the judge will hand you over to the bailiff, who will throw you into prison. I warn you, you won't get out until you have paid the last penny. You've heard the commandment, no killing, or no committing adultery. But I tell you that those who look lustfully at others have already committed adultery with them in their hearts. If your right eye causes you to sin, pluck it out and throw it away. It is better to lose part of your body than to have it all cast into Gehenna. And if your right hand causes you to sin, cut it off and throw it away. It is better to lose part of your body than to have it all cast into Gehenna. It was said, whenever a couple divorces, each partner must get a decree of divorce. But I tell you that everyone who divorces, except because of adultery, forces the spouse to commit adultery. Those who marry the divorced also commit adultery. Again, you have heard that our ancestors were told, 'Don't break your vow, fulfill all oaths made to our God.' But I tell you not to swear oaths at all. Don't swear by heaven, for it is God's throne. Don't swear by earth, for it is God's footstool. Don't swear by Jerusalem, for it is the great city of the great ruler. And don't swear by your own head, for you can't make a single hair white or black. Say yes when you mean yes. No when you mean no. Anything beyond that is from the evil one.